Okay, I wanted to show you a very easy way on how to track your prospects as well as take them from that initial conversation and getting to know them and through the certain steps in order to plant those seeds and build that trust. So, first, you're going to need a box that you can hold index cards in, just basic index cards. And then all these little numbers, you need 31 of them to represent the days of the month, basically. And so you're going to put all that in here. So say that you meet Susie on July 29th. Today is July 29th. You're going to pull out a card and you're going to write Susie's name and a little bit about her. Maybe she's a mom. Maybe you met her on, I'm going to use my type of interest. You met her on a painting group and you guys kind of chatted about how she redid this piece of furniture. You're going to write that on there and you're going to date it. And then give it like a week, a few days to a week. So today is the 29th. So you would put her maybe under the 5. And so on August 5th, whenever that comes about, you're going to pull out those cards and those will be people that you contact and you'll say, hey, I was just thinking about you. How are you? You might kind of go through their news feed because as you're building a following and as you're sending out friend requests, you're going to naturally forget people. You're going to not see their stuff all the time. And so then that way you kind of get to know them little by little. So on August 5th, you reached out to Susie again. You were like, hey, I hope you had a great weekend. I just finished painting this, or I'm looking at this. And so you guys chat. So then you're going to put her in for maybe August 10th. And you're going to reach out to her again. And maybe she makes a post that just really clicks with you. Or she talks about back to school shopping, about her kids, whatever the case may be. If you've built up a type of relationship with Susie by that point, then you can go, oh my gosh, hey, I know we've been chatting for a little bit, but I have a group that's starting on August 30th, whatever. And I just wanted to invite you because I love chatting with you. And I just didn't know if you'd be interested. Let me know. And so at that point, she can say yes or no. If she says no, then put her in for, let's say, like under the 1. And so that would be September 1st. And so then that way, just because she said no, it might just not be the right time, but you still want to continue building that relationship up. And so you might not be talking to her every week. You might give it a few weeks to a month. And so check in on her on September 1st, go through her feed if you haven't seen it, comment, like on it, shoot her a message. Hey, how are you? I was just thinking about you. Hey, I saw this recipe. I just wanted to pass it along. It doesn't have to be another, hey, I have another group starting up in September. I'd love to have you. It is just reconnecting. And so you want to keep going through this. And so this kind of helps you like have a list of people in your box. So, today is the 29th. So I'll pull out the 29th cards and go through those people. So that way you constantly have people that you can talk to. You're never out of people if you're constantly making those connections and planting those seeds and taking them through those steps of getting to know them, building that relationship, and then going for the invite and for the ask. And then following up, because as you're learning, you're never going to get a yes on the first, invite. You're going to have to continue to keep inviting them, continue to build that relationship up. And so it is a process, but this is a way that helps you stay on track in something short and simple and to the point. I hope this helps.